Okay, hello, good evening all. Is anyone online? Hello, is anyone online? Hello, can you say hi? Hello, is anyone online? Hello, is anyone online? I'm waiting. We're about to start now. Okay, Mr. Chika, good evening. Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? Please, I want to ask if you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, respond and tell me that you can hear me so we can start. Hello, Mr. Chika, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Chika, can you hear me? Okay, okay, okay. Good evening once again. I don't know, maybe if we can actually wait for maybe 2, 3 minutes or 5 minutes, so people can join us. Then we can start. Let's just wait for 2, 3 to 5 minutes. Then we can start. Now we have about 4 people online now. We have 4 people now, and in no distant time we will start. Okay. Okay, please, before we commence today's live streaming, if you have any question to ask based on what I'll be explaining, if you have any question to ask, please do well to ask your question. Just drop it at the comment section and I will reply. Of course, I will give the voice note by replying. And I'll be giving you one jingle. I'll be dropping a jingle for the school. Okay. Of course, I know that we all know why we came to this live streaming today. It's all about Malaysia, school in Malaysia, and there are great opportunities. There are so many benefits. There are so many benefits, and we'll be getting an at the end of this section. Please, I would advise and I would like if you drop your question at the comment section and I will reply as soon as possible. Please, if you cannot hear me, please indicate by um, maybe drop a message that you can't hear me. Maybe it's not audible enough. Of course, if your network is not that strong, it will be fluctuating. Yes, it will be fluctuating. Please, I want this our class to be an interactive one. Please, as I'll be dropping all that I have for today's section, anything you know you don't understand, just jot it down. Then while I give you audience to ask questions, then you can begin to ask questions, and I'll be answering them one after another. Meanwhile, if you have pen and paper with you there, that will be very, very good. It will be very, very fine as well. Please do well to inform your friends and family members because they may benefit from this. I know they will benefit from this, and a whole lot more are coming. Like, lots more are still on their way coming because there are so many opportunities out there that so many of us don't know. Because I know information is power. So please do well to give me your attention and just give me your listening ears, and I'll be dropping this one after another. I believe we have exhausted the 5 minutes we said we will be waiting for other people to join. Okay. Okay, we have four. Okay, we have 6 people now. All right. Yes, we have 6 people now. Okay, please, if you are live online, please can you just indicate by saying hi, please, please, so that we can let's carry ourselves along, please. Okay, I'm seeing Ifeanyi Esther. Good evening. Good evening to you. Okay, I'm seeing Mr. Chika. Okay, yes, he can hear me. Okay, Ifeanyi Esther, can you hear me? Is it audible enough? Okay, I'm seeing Nkechi Nwokolo. Good evening. Okay, 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 okay. I think there are some other people that they said I should remind them. Okay, let me see if I can do something about that. Okay, do you have our pen and paper there? Because we just need to start now. We just need to start now, okay? We just need to start. Okay. Okay, good evening once again. My name is Eberi Johnson. Okay. So I'm trying to drop some message for to those who ask me to remind them for the section. Okay. Okay. Good evening once again. My name is Eberi Johnson, and I will be um, we'll be discussing about Malaysian Malaysia school, and it's all about, of course, they have that of secondary school, they have that of university. I mean, university that studies both masters and PhD as well. So I would like us to start as soon as possible now. Okay, once again, once I finish dropping this, once I finish dropping every all the points I have for this school, I will immediately play the jingle that you are seeing on your screen there. Okay, I think I've compiled some um, environment and some of their facilities of the school. I think I've compiled them. So I'll be playing the jingle for us to see. And equally, I will still want us to take our time and still visit the school site. Of course, I'll be dropping it here. Then we can visit it. Then you see things for yourself. Okay. All right. We are starting now. Once again, good evening. My name is Ebere Johnson. I I will be guiding you on processes you need. Of course, the steps you need in getting admission in abroad. Okay, to study abroad. The essence of this live stream today is so many people have been duped. Like so many people have been duped, and they end up not meeting the right people. And secondly, something that may not cost up to, let's say, 1,000, you see somebody telling you that is 100,000. Okay, and you know it's normal thing in Nigeria. If one have the opportunity to know somebody who have the link to a particular school, you see them making use of it to, like, they will extort people by making money with it. So in my own case, I think it's something that will benefit those that will be joining. Today, we are talking about Malaysian school, and the name of the school is Unixa. The name of the school is Unixa. Of course, they are into is educational school, okay, and secondly, they do masters. They run masters and they run their PhD. Okay, they run masters and they run PhD, and we'll be discussing about these two things today: masters and PhD. And it will interest you to know that it's, in fact, the money required for you getting admission in this university is quite cheap, and it's something that I would like every one of us to key in if we can. Okay, now first and foremost, one will ask, if I'm to study abroad, what are the requirements I need? That is the first question anybody who asks. Before you can study, before you can gain admission in abroad, there are necessary requirements you need. And I'll be listing them. There are 4 necessary requirements that you need. Of course, the first one, okay, the first one is your international passport. Okay, please, if you have pen and paper, I would like you to be jotting down these points because they will really benefit you. Okay, so the 4 documents that we need before we can think of applying to any university abroad is, the first one is an international passport. The first is an international passport, and the second one is your school transcript, either your school transcript or your school statement of results. Okay, either your school transcript or your school statement of results. Okay, then the third one we need is your school certificate. Of course, what I'm saying here is I'm talking about the original documents. Okay, the first one is international passport. Second one is either your school transcript or your school statement of results. While the third one, okay, while the third one is your school university certificate, and the fourth one is your passport photograph. Okay, the fourth one is your passport photograph. These are the 4 requirements you need before you can start applying for schools in abroad. Okay, but then some people find it very difficult, very, very difficult to get an international passport easily. Of course, once you go to Nigerian immigration, the first thing they do there is they will give you a form to fill. You apply, okay, and after which you'll be asked to come back at the appointment date being given to you, which may last 1 month or thereabouts. But there is the advantage or the reason why I'm making this live streaming is to actually make things very, very easy for us. Very, very easy for us. There are places where you can actually, there are states in Nigeria where you can actually get international passport in 1 day. And this is one of the importance of this live streaming, because one may have opportunity to actually either study in abroad or actually have somebody who wants to connect him or her. But the question is, the person don't have international passport. So how do you get it as soon as you can? So that is what I want to throw out here. Now, there is a state called Niger State. Okay? There is a state called Niger State. Of course, we have 36 states and capital, right? Now, there is a state called Niger State. Once you visit the immigration there, it is very, 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 very easy. I'm telling you, you will get your international passport in 1 day. It's not like that of Abuja where you'll be asked to come back after 1 month or thereabouts. Okay? And that is that for that one. Then the second thing again, if one is applying for school, okay, to study in abroad, universities of Nigeria, not just universities of Nigeria, university in general, they don't give transcripts. They don't give school transcript at all. Either they will ask you to inform the school where that you are about studying, like inform the school, inform the school admin people, letting them know that they should mail your school in Nigeria. That they will have to send your school email, their email address, telling them that yes, so person wants to apply for to further his or her education in our university, so we need the transcript from you. So what the school will do is your school in Nigeria will now forward the transcript to that school in abroad where you are about to go in for your studies. Okay? And which sometimes it takes months, and even sometimes the school don't even respond. The school don't even respond at all. Now here comes the good news. Here comes the good news. And that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this live streaming, so that we can actually learn and also tell others what you can actually as in get in a very easy way. You don't just need somebody to stress you. Just like I said, schools don't give transcript like that. They don't give transcript. Even though they want to give you, it has to be for after some years before they can give to you. But there are very, very simple way that you can use to get your transcript, even without your school knowing. Of course, there's what they call IELTS exam. Okay? There's what we call IELTS exam. IELTS. IELTS exam is called English test. It's either called English test or IELTS exam. Now, this exam is exam you have to sit for before you be enrolled in any university in abroad. Maybe you are studying your masters or any other profession, but you must have to write the IELTS exam. IELTS. Okay? So the opportunity here now is that if you need your transcript from the school, only what you just need to do is just visit. I think the one I did when Germany gave me admission to study information management system for my masters, 2012, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay. What I did was I went to Wuse. There's a place called Wuse. There are institutes, registered institute that they you have to learn. You have to undergo training from them for like 2 to 3 months before you can write that English exam. They call it IELTS exam. Okay, and that is the English exam that any school abroad will have to see before you can be enrolled to their university. So what you do, even though you are not ready to write the exam, you only need the school transcript. What you need to do is just, you can go to Google, just type um, the study centers um, where I can do lesson for IELTS exam. Of course, some people do for 1 month, some do for 2 months, and some do for 3 months. Your aim there is just to, through them, get your IELTS exam, get your school transcript. Of course, you enroll, right? And after enrolling, you let the tutor know that you really need this school transcript, because their institute have the right, just the same way universities in abroad have the right to actually demand for your school transcript. So only what you just need to do is, you tell the person in charge that you just need this school transcript from your school. So he or she will write to your school that you want to, through his institute, you want to, through his organization, apply for school abroad. Okay? So once he writes to your school will immediately search for the name of his own institute online to know if they are registered. Once they are registered, the next thing is just, they will issue him the transcript, and it will get to you as soon as possible. Okay? So this is how you can get your transcript even without you seeking for the school abroad. You can get your transcript. But the interesting thing here now is we are talking about school in Malaysia. There is a school called UNIXA, and it's a very wonderful school. It's a school that doesn't require stress. It's a school that you don't need anybody to ask you to bring money. It is something you can do on your own. You can just, in as much as you have your phone, in as much as you have your laptop, your gadgets, you can as well just browse this school. Okay? Visit the school website and see their necessary courses, see their courses, the one that suits your own field of profession, then you can just apply. Now, it's a very wonderful one. Like I said, the 4 things you need before you can apply is your international passport, your school transcript or statement of results, then your university certificate, and your passport photograph. Okay? Then the next thing you need to do is to then visit the school website. The school website is www.unixza. That is UNISZA. I'll drop the school website in our comment section. www.unixza.edu. Okay, I just dropped it. You can visit this school, unixza.edu. As soon as you visit it, what you just need to do is check their programs and select the field you wish to go for. Okay? Then after that, you can still browse through their school website. Reason being that you need to know more about the school. All what I'll be telling us today now is actually what the school are offering. These are what they are offering, and this is what we already have known. So we said it is very, very important that we share it to our fellow brothers and sisters to actually key into this. Now, how can you start your process? Now, some may ask question, Malaysia is not an European country. Yes, excuse me. Malaysia is not an European country. It's true. Of the truth, it's not a European country. But then, you can actually, through Malaysia, move to your dream country. Of course, masters is about 16 months, if I'm not mistaken. But you can actually finish your masters in 1 year. You can finish your masters in 1 year. Yes, you can actually, if others are taking 14 courses, you can decide to take 16 or 18 courses, depending on how your brain can actually carry. Okay? So, once you check the program of your choice, the next thing you need to do is to purchase the application form. It is there on their school site, and that is the reason why I dropped this website for you to actually go through it and see it yourself. Okay? It is there on their school site. To purchase the application form, it goes for $25. Okay? It goes for $25. Once you purchase the school form, the next thing you need to do is to start your admission process. Alright? Now, I would like you to jot this thing down. The admission process for any university, in as much as is non-Nigerian, that is, you are applying to study abroad, the first thing they will be requiring from you, is to write a proposal letter to the school. Okay? You have to write a proposal letter to the school based on the course you wish to study. Now, what am I saying in essence is, you have browsed their school site and you have checked the program and you have seen the course you wish to study, right? So the next thing you need to do is to start your admission process. Now, the first thing you need to do is, let's assume you want to study information management system. Okay? So what you need to do is to write a proposal through the school website. You have to write a proposal. Now, based on the course you are going for, which is the information management system, for example, okay? Then once you write the proposal, the next thing you need to do, after writing that proposal, the next thing you need to do is to provide letter of sponsorship. Now, I need to explain this to you. Letter of sponsorship, it mustn't be somebody, how do I call it? It mustn't be a House of Assembly member or anything, no. Just letter of sponsorship is any organization, any company, any business place, any business at all that have a letterhead paper, okay, that has their name on top of it. That is, you can just use that letterheaded paper to, the person will just endorse that, yes, he is aware that you are coming to study in their own institute, that, okay, that he's recommending him to you to actually study in their own institute. Alright? So that is the letter of sponsorship. It will carry the person's office or company's address. Okay? And the person will just recommend you to the school that, yes, he or she is aware that you are coming for study. Right? Then after that, you submit these two processes. That is, you submit both your proposal letter and your letter of sponsorship. These are the two things you submit first after purchasing the form for $25, right? Now, the next thing you need to do is to proceed for the next step. Okay? Now, let's assume you are applying for science course. Okay? Like, let's say agriculture or any other science course. Before the school will reply you after writing a proposal and a letter of sponsorship, if you are a science student, the school will reply you within a week. The school replies you within 1 week. Okay? If you're a science student, the school replies you within 1 week. But if you are art student, the school will reply you maximum of 1 month. Okay? Then after they replied you and maybe they've seen your proposal letter and they've seen your letter of sponsorship and they reply you that yes, that they are ready to take you as a student, the next thing you do is to pay for VAL. Of course, the next process you need to do is to pay for VAL. I'm dropping it at the comment section there's what they call VAL. It is called Visa Acceptance Letter, right? So once the school have accepted that, once the school have accepted your proposal and your letter of sponsorship, the next thing they will ask you to proceed with is to pay for your VAL, which is Visa Acceptance Letter. That is the meaning of VAL. Now the question one we ask is, where do we pay this VAL? What is this VAL all about? The Visa Acceptance Letter is the money you are paying to Nigerian immigration. Of course, the school have already accepted you that you want to study your master's or your PhD, okay, in their own institute. So, and you have written your proposal and you have written your letter of sponsorship using someone's letterhead or your letterhead. Then the next thing you pay, they will send you an email address, of course. While you are while you are applying for your course of choice, they will ask you to provide your email address. So it's from the email address, you and the school will be communicating. Of course, it will be the school admin. So they'll be communicating you any information they need from you. They will drop it out to your. They will drop it to your in your email address. And once you see it, the next thing you need to do is to apply. Is to reply their message. Okay. Now the next thing you need to do is to pay for your visa acceptance letter fee. Of course, you'll be going to Nigerian immigration to pay the money, which after paying this money, it will last for 10 working days. Okay? It will last for 10 working days before the school will reply you. Because once you purchase it and pay and apply, of course, automatically it will be sent to the school. The interesting aspect of this thing now is it will baffle you to hear the amount one can study abroad. It is not expensive. Believe me, it is not expensive. And at the tail end of this our life section, I'll be telling you one interesting thing about what you benefit in this school. Okay? So just stay tuned while we continue where we stop. So after paying for the visa acceptance letter fee, of course everything is online. You can go through their school site and see it yourself. Everything is there. Let's just say with the current exchange rate of Nigeria money, I think it's about 750 to 800,000. That is the visa acceptance letter fee you are paying in Nigeria immigration, which they will give you the form and everything, and you will begin to fill online, because this thing has to do with you and the school management, because the school will be giving you your school login details as soon as you register, okay, once you apply, okay. Then after that, of course, once you select your program, the next thing is they will give you in details what it costs, the amount, the expected amount for your school fee. Of course, you know you pay in installments. You don't just pay at once. All right? And you have to pay a commitment to the school management, showing them that yes, you have the interest to come over and further your education with them. All right? So after paying the VAL, of course, the visa acceptance letter fee, and you feel the next thing you'll be asked to pay is to pay the part payment of your school fee based on your course. I mean, based on the course you selected or the course you chose from their school site to do. Of course, you see the money there. Okay? You'll be asked to pay the part payment. All right? Then after paying the part payment, which is about Nigerian 650,000, and after that, you are not paying any other money again until you arrive at the school. This is very awesome. You are not paying any other money again until you arrive at the school. Okay? Like I said, depending on your course, it mustn't be the 650,000 naira for the part payment, depending on your course, and they will tell you the amount you have to pay for the part payment of your school fee. Everything is done online. You and the school management, you'll be communicating. At some point, they will exchange their number with you, and you'll be communicating them direct while you are pursuing or tracking your admission process. And it interests you to know that this admission process doesn't last. The maximum, the maximum, the maximum you hear from the school is 1 month plus. It's not up to 2 months. It is not up to 2 months at all. Everything will be done online, and you don't need any stress. You don't need anyone to ask you to bring money. You don't need anybody to brainwash you or to dupe you. Everything you'll be doing it on your own through their school website. And the funny thing about this school now is, at the end of this our live section, I'll be telling you one secret concerning the school, because there are so many people that will end up telling you that as a student you cannot work, or how possible is it for you to work. Of course, there is a good news at the tail end of this school, of this our life section. I'll be telling us. I just want us to stay tuned and try to follow every information I'll be giving us here. Okay? Then after paying the VAL money, and you proceed with the part payment of your selected course. All right? Then you wait for 10 working days for school to get the VAL, because the school through Nigerian immigration will receive your VAL from you, and which will actually cost 10 days due to the delay in process. Okay? Of course, everything has to do, it is when the school management meets. Maybe sometimes they meet on Monday in a week, sometimes Tuesday in a week, sometimes on Wednesday in a week, depending on their own program. Okay? So, maximum, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. It takes 2 to 3 weeks. All right? And once the school send you your VAL, because once Nigerian immigration do what they are supposed to do and the school send you your VAL in your email address, the next thing you need to do is to apply for your visa online. Okay? You are applying your visa online through Malaysia Embassy in Nigeria. Like I said, you are not dealing with anybody. It is you that can do this all on your own. You don't need anybody to deceive you. Okay? So you apply for your online visa through Malaysia Embassy in Nigeria. Okay? And a link will be sent to your email address. Okay? This link that will be sent to you, they have seen that yes, you have actually made a commitment that you are coming to study or to further your education in their school. The next thing they will do is to send you your track, admission track, giving you your login details, your email address, the login details, the username and the password, for you to be tracking the stage where your admission process is. Okay? And this will also take 2 to 3 working days. Okay? 2 to 3 working days. And after that, you will be asked to upload all your documents. And the question is, which is the document? You remember? When we started, I called like 4 documents for you that you needed. The first one is your international passport. Okay? The front page of your international passport. And the second one, I said, is your passport photograph. Third one is your either school transcript or school statement of results. Okay, and the last one, which is the fourth one, is your school certificate. You scan and upload it and send to them. Okay, and after uploading it, once the school receive it, it will take them 14 working days again for them to reply you. And once you receive a message that your process is successful, you can then go ahead and book for your flight ticket. As simple as this. You can just go ahead and book for a flight ticket with 1 month ahead of your plan. Why I'm saying so is, there are so many things that some people don't know. If you really want somebody going the same destination where you're going, you can actually book for a flight 4 days before leaving to any country where he or she is going. But you that book like 1 month ahead of time, your money will be divided into that is the full money the person paid will be half of the money you are paying. Yet you both are heading to the same destination. Okay, and that is one advantage of this our own live streaming today. Okay, so you book your flight ahead, 1 month ahead of your plan. Okay, that is after your val, after the school have sent your val already. Okay, and that is just it. And here you go. The next thing you just need to do is for you to book for your flight ticket and start your journey to Malaysia. And the funniest thing here now is so many questions. Though people called me one on one, I try calling one or two persons, and they were asking me so many questions. How much is the complete payment? And they just want to know what it takes and everything. Then do they do? Of course, any country you go to, of course they run medical tests for you. They run medical tests for you, and all these things is what I'll be explaining. Okay. I want to welcome Mr. Ike, Mr. Polex. Welcome to our live streaming today. Of course, what we are talking about here is about Malaysia school in abroad. Okay, that you can, with less than 3 million naira, you can actually go to Malaysia. And the idea there is not just for you to, even though it's not your dream country, at least it's a stepping stone to somewhere. And it is very difficult for one to leave Nigeria. I mean, to leave Nigeria, be it for work or even for education. Because what is happening is something of 5 naira, someone will tell you that it's 10 naira. Okay? But the easiest means and the easiest way of leaving Nigeria is actually through education. Now, the question now is the education, yet you still be hearing them calling 6 million, 7 million for you to be admitted in university, be it to study your master's or so. But very funny enough that the school in Malaysia is not like that. And the advantage of this school is what I'll be telling us while I'm rounding up this our online tutorial, online live streaming today. But before I forge ahead, I would like to ask, do we have any question based on what I've explained so far? There are great opportunities. I have information for us. Okay? I have information for us. I have a good news for us that will benefit us, benefit our children, okay? Because I'll be running, as time goes on, I'll be running live section with people that may wish to learn graphics, graphic design, people that may wish to learn, be it CorelDRAW, Photoshop, Microsoft Word, name it. I'll be running live program as time goes on. So it will interest you to know that as soon as you have your laptop with you and you have the application installed on your system, we'll be doing this class 2 times a week. I will try my own best to be doing it 2 times a week, because the idea is to actually use what the talent God has given me to actually impact knowledge on those close to me or those around me. And that is the idea. That is the main motive behind what I'm actually doing. Apart from this, after this live section, I will also be coming up with a school again that is more more lesser in payment than what I'll be giving us as breakdown here as time goes on. Okay? But then they have restrictions. And the restrictions is what you and I may not actually want that this school actually have. Okay? The restriction is not what we may not actually want, because you can't leave your country to another man's country without finding something to do while you are actually studying. Okay, so please, the floor is open. Do you have any question to ask, please? Do you have any question to ask? Ask so we can continue. Hello, are you still there? Do you have any question to ask? Hello? Hello, are we there? Is anyone hearing me? Hello? Hello? Hello, please, I'm waiting for your questions based on what I've discussed so far. Okay, I want to, in a very special way, welcome Joy Mercy. You are welcome to our live streaming program, the first of its kind. You are welcome. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. She says she can hear me. Thank you. Please, I'm waiting for your questions if you have any, so I can answer you the question before we proceed. Hello, any question? Mr. Chika, Miss Ifeyinwa, Miss Nkechi, um, Polex, Ike International, Joy Mercy, any question you have to ask? Hello, any question? Do you have any question to ask? Because I want to I want to start rounding up with this good news I have for us for today. Okay, if you don't have any question, that means I should proceed, right? I can continue. Hello? If you don't have any question, that means I can continue, right? Hello, is anyone there? Is anyone there? Okay, do I run the school jingle? Then after it's then I'll round up our section for today, because I have a little jingle for the school, if you don't mind. Do I run it now? Do I run the school jingle so we can all see what the school is all about? Okay, fine. I'm running the school jingle now. just see. Okay, I'm running the school jingle now. Just see things for yourself about the school. Okay, then after that Okay, fine. I'm running.
Greetings to you, my viewers, wherever you're watching me from. Are you looking to study abroad?
UNIXA
is a best place to study in Malaysia. The school has the necessary facility that a student need. It is the best place to study.
Very flexible. Very, very, very flexible. And it is equally affordable. The school is very spacious. They have facilities. They have facilities. And they have a very interesting courses. What am I saying in essence is the recent you wish to study masters in AI, you wish to study
and other advanced courses that a good university
more than
As you can see, it has different departments. The school has both male and female hostel. You can run your program live in campus or online. And it is very, very flexible. No stress. Now it will interest you to know that their lecture rooms is superb like what you're seeing.
This is where they unite. This is where students have their lectures. The environment is very conducive. The lecturers are very, very wonderful. And it is a place where you can have what your constant interactions. I mean, constant re-interactions both with with yourr lecturers. They're are always available The the educationalal system is is very, very lovely lovelyenvironment. Of course where they sell things like supermarkets, they are always available. They have educational centers. They have where students can can see one or two
main aim of following me in my channel. Of course, you can see their football field. So many other facilities you can think of. This is a gymming center. They have different type of sports. Different type of sports. They have it. So many. Okay, I think we can continue now. Hello. Okay, I think we can continue now, right? Hello. Okay, let me round up with this. Okay, one asked me a question even before now, that how much is their total tuition fee, like how much is their money. Okay, now talking about the amount, all right, talking about the amount on arrival. Of course, you remember after paying 700 to 800,000 for the VAL, that is visa acceptance letter. Of course, you pay together with the advance. It will be like advance payment based on your course, on the course you are studying. Let's assume you are studying a course that requires 1.2 million naira. You are just paying 650,000 out of that money. Then you not pay any other money again until you arrive the school. Okay. Now the amount now in total on arrival. Let's assume you are doing an art course. Okay. On arrival, of course, you know you are supposed to pay 1.2 million naira for your first section money. You know every school have two sections. All right, first semester and second semester, right? So let's assume your first semester you are paying 1.2 million naira, and the second semester will not be that amount again. Automatically it drops to either 800,000 or thereabouts. But this is the only money you pay. But the only one you are paying before leaving your country is that of visa acceptance letter and that of advance payment depending on the course you chose. And remember, you bought $25 form. Okay, you know you bought form $25 before you started. Now once you arrive, once you end up buying your ticket and arrive the country, you have to complete that first payment. Out of, let's assume your first section money you are supposed to pay is 1.2 million naira, and you have paid 600,000 naira together with the VAL money. Okay, now once you arrive the school, the next thing you do is to complete to make up that 1.2 million naira. Of course, you remember you have paid 650,000 naira as an advance payment before. Now you augment the remaining money to make it up to 1.2 million naira. Then after that, you not pay any other money for any school fee again till after 3 months. Okay. Now the next money you need to pay is their money comes in ringgit. The way our own money is naira, their money is ringgit. So you have to pay 250 ringgit for your medical, which I think is it amounts to $22. So that's 250 ringgit is about $22 for your medical, because while you arrive the school and you are still trying to finish up your registration and everything, that is when you still do your blood test. On the process of rounding up with your registration on arrival, then you now do your blood test, which is about 250 ringgit or $22 to $23. Of course, you see all those things online. You see it there in their school website. Okay, and once they run you that medical, it takes 3 hours from the very time they did that medical. It takes exact 3 hours for the result to come out. And of course, it's not a big something that it's just normal medical. Okay, just to check your blood, to check if you are okay, and that is all. Now, the last on my list here is the benefits. I think I've talked about the amount. Okay, I've talked about the amount. Let's assume the first payment you have to do is 1.2, and the second payment is about 800,000 or thereabouts. 800,000 to 900,000, like that. Okay, depending on the course you are doing. Of course, art science course is usually higher than art. Okay, now let's come to the benefits. There are so many people that have been saying this to me that they've asked, or they made inquiry from people who have had experience over there before, that they made the inquiry, and they end up discovering that if you are a student in Malaysia, you cannot work. Okay, that it is prohibited in that country. Now the question here now is, schools differs, and secondly, while you are doing your registration and everything online, you'll be asked, do you want online masters or online PhD, or would you prefer on campus? Okay, which like 90 to 95% of students over there, all they enrolled in online masters and online PhD, because it gives them room to actually go for their outside hustle. Now, another question someone was asking me is, there is no work in Malaysia. Fine and good. Thank God, one is going there to study. Okay, and you remember you came with student visa. Okay, and not work visa, not work permit visa. But look at the interesting thing about this Unixa Edu, that is this very school. The school know 100% that 99 to 100% of their students who do both campus, who do their own program in campus, and those who do online, they know that they are into that, they work, they do something. Okay, now which kind of work would you be expecting as a student once you arrive there? Anyone going for masters or anyone going for PhD, automatically the person already have school at heart, and it will be something good. Okay, sorry, Ifenwa Esther, I'll be answering your question shortly. Let me just round up with what I'm saying here. Then I will answer your question. Sorry about the delay in response. Okay. Now, the two types of work as a student in Malaysia is this. Okay. The first one we have is internship, and the second one we have is teaching. So it's either called internship or it's either called teaching. Okay. Now, automatically you came with student visa, and of course you came for study. But it will interest you to know that Malaysia prefer to employ Nigerians, because they know our general language is English. Of course, British English, okay? And they know we speak English fluently. Alright? So they prefer to employ Nigerian people as a teacher there. So it's either called internship or it's called teaching practice. Of course, the people who employed you will everly tell anybody coming to ask, which nobody is even coming to ask, but let's just assume anybody coming to ask, they will let them know that this person is doing his or her masters in so school, and automatically he's doing his internship with us here. But the interesting thing here is this, or he's doing his teaching practice here, just the way after graduating from university, as a copper, you have to go through what they call youth service. Of course, you'll be posted to a place where you work or either practice your profession based on what you studied. Okay? Now, that internship or teaching practice that you'll be studying or you'll be doing as a part-time job while you are still doing your studies, okay, automatically the money they pay, when you convert it to Nigerian money, it will interest you to know that you can actually, through the money for your internship, or either you're teaching in a primary school or in a secondary school, or the money for teaching practice, you can actually use it to pay. You can actually use the first payment, that is the first monthly salary, to actually pay your remaining money, the remaining amount you are owing, or you are supposed to balance the school for your second term payments. Automatically they pay there 900 to 1 million, or 1 million to 1.1 million. It is only those that came for masters that they pay 1.2 million or 1.250 million. Okay, so that is the interesting thing about this particular school. The next jingle I'll be running, or the next live stream I'll be doing, automatically will not be this school. Either it will be another school that is far, far, far very cheap. That is far, far cheaper than this very school. But the disadvantage there is that you cannot work. In fact, not just that you cannot work, no institute will employ you, because it is strictly written in that their school that you cannot work once you've enrolled in that school. You cannot work. But the interesting thing about this very school is that you can actually be studying, doing your masters online at all time. Of course, it's not like Nigerian that getting a strong internet connection is usually very difficult everywhere. Of course, in abroad, even down to your restroom and every other place, the internet is very, very strong there. So internet is not a problem, it's not a challenge, okay, in an advanced country like that. Okay, so that is the good thing about it. You'll be paid 900 to 1 million, or 1 million to 1.1, depending on the institute that is actually employing you to work for them. And it's not a place where you can go and you'll be waiting for some months before you find something doing. So I'm just talking to you with experience, because well, I already have somebody there, and it will interest you to know that in fact he sees it as an opportunity, that anyone that I have in mind to actually share this with is a very good thing, and their salary is a very good one. Someone they are paying 900,000 is money. Someone they are paying 1 million naira is money. Okay, and this is another very interesting thing about this school. Once you finish your masters or your PhD, automatically the visa you came with, the visa status was student visa. Automatically your employee, that is where you have been employed, they will change that student visa automatically to work permit visa for you, because they like what you're doing. Of course, you know what you're doing, and they would like to retain you to work for them. And this is what is applicable to people over there. And that is the reason why I said it would be good I actually share this experience with you people. And you have the school website already. Try to go through the school, see things for yourself, ask questions, message the admin department, and they will immediately respond to you as soon as they can. Of course, you can decide to run online program or in campus. Okay, so in my next video I will do that very school house. I don't think nobody would like to even attend that school, because anything that makes you to leave your country is for you to work and earn money. So even this very one is just for you to actually, those that are looking for genuine link to actually live, that they don't want to be duped by anybody, so they can through this means and do the needful. They will just leave Nigeria and make that place their starting point, and after some years you can now switch to your dream country. Please don't forget to share this to your family members and friends. Do well to tell them to subscribe. And don't forget, I will keep bringing updates. I told us before now, at the end of this live section, although I'll be running a jingle for that, I'll be dropping it in my own YouTube group and also send to your WhatsApp, individual WhatsApps. I will be running live training in the field of ICT, be it your kid, be it your friend, just let them know that I'll be running this program 2 times a week. I think I will choose the date that will be very good for me, the day that will suit this class, this training. The reason why I'm doing this is to actually impact knowledge positively based on what God have actually given me, okay, which is the ICT field. If you want to learn Microsoft Word from scratch, if you want to learn PowerPoint from scratch, if you want to learn Access, Excel, if you want to learn CorelDRAW, if you want to learn Photoshop, if you want to learn advanced softwares, we can do it. Okay? If you are into, if you want to know how to do video editing using your phone, using CapCut and all that, we can actually do it. Only what you just need to do is to subscribe and do well to chat me up, and we'll see how we can start up the class. But the interesting thing about this is I want to be running live stream online training with students. Okay, those that may want to advance their skills in ICT, I will be there for you. Now let me come back to Ifenwa Esther's question. Okay, she's happy that she joined. Thank you very much. Okay, she says she have a question. I have a question. Okay, okay, okay. Ifenwa Esther, you can ask your question now, please. Through, because we'll soon be rounding up now. Very soon we'll soon be rounding up. Sorry for taking your time. Okay, and I believe I've been able to give us one or two secrets, even though not particularly for this school. At least one or two secrets on how you can get your school transcript. Don't wait for the opportunity to begin to enroll for education in abroad before you can get your school transcript. It will interest you to know. It will interest you to know that opportunity can come at any time. So it's better you get your school transcript. If you have link to somebody who works in the admin department of the university or the institute where you finished from, you can as well let them know that you need your transcript from the school, because it's very, very important. Even you want to apply for scholarship online, they demand for this transcript. Yes, before I forget, for those who have their university certificates and may wish to relocate to abroad on a very good day, maybe use their certificate, it will interest you to know that in abroad you don't just present certificates that is not attested. Yes, let me break that word very well. You know, we have ministries in Nigeria, so many ministries. We have Ministry of Interior, Education, this and that. Of course, there's a ministry called Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Remember, always remember. In fact, if you can do it and just drop it for the time being, or when you'll be making use of it, drop it, because it will be something good for you to attestate your university certificate. I mean the original certificate. It's good you attestate that certificate and that of your transcript, because in as much as you want to use it in abroad, there are some places where you may want to work. They will ask you of your university certificate. Once you present your university certificate, be it original one, but it is not attested, I'm telling you the truth, they will not give you that job. I'm talking to you with experience, and it's just the truth. So, thank you very, 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 very much for your time. And I would like Ifeanwa to ask her question if she have any question, please. I'm waiting. If not, I would like to call it a day. I want to, in a very special way, thank all those who took out um, their time out of no time to actually follow me, to join me on this live stream program. I want to really thank you in a very special way. I want to thank you, Mrs. Mercy, Joy Mercy. I thank you very, very much. I want to thank Mrs. Ifeanwa Esther. I want to thank Mr. Chika Nwankwo. I want to thank Polex. Okay, I want to thank Nkechi Nwokolo. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all for your presence, because I believe we have been able to learn one or two things from each other. Okay, so I really want to thank you, and let's keep it rolling. Let's keep the ball rolling, and God bless you all. Thank you once again, and have a blessed day ahead. Bye for now. Thank you. Okay. Ifeanwa Esther is here. She says she have a question. Okay, let me hear your question, so I'll answer you. Ifeanwa Esther, I'm waiting for your question. Ifeanwa Esther, I'm waiting for your question, please, so that we'll all go and sleep. I'm waiting for Ifeanwa Mercy's question. Okay. Mrs. Mercy, God bless you. Nkechi, thank you. Okay, bye. Nkechi, thank you very much for coming online. Thank you for your time. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for your time. So I'm now waiting for Ifeanwa Esther. Waiting for our question now. Mr. Chika. Mr. Chika, it seems he's not online again. Mr. Chika is not online again. Okay, Ifeanwa Esther, I'm still waiting. Okay, Ifeanwa Mercy. Ifeanwa Esther, sorry, she have a question. I'm still waiting for you, please. Hello, I'm still waiting for Ifeanyi Esther, please, so that we can round up our today's live streaming. Mr. Chika Nwankwo, please, are you still there? Mr. Chika Nwankwo, are you still there? Okay, just thanking you all for your time, because time is so precious. So I'm thanking you all for your time, because now you're supposed to be sleeping, but you deem it fit to come out and follow me in this live streaming. I really want to thank you. It's I really want to thank you in a very special way. Ifeanyi Esther, are you still there? So that we'll save our time. Okay. Thank you once again. I want to, in a very special way, thank all my participants for today's live streaming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and remain blessed. Bye for now. Live streaming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and remain blessed. Thank you, thank you.
You know that. All what you need to do is to follow my YouTube channel and try to be online on the 15th of October, you know that, 2024, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. All what you need to do is to follow my YouTube channel. We will have the interactive online section with you. 15th of October. The school is the best place for you to be. Their programs are all unique, very unique and advanced program for that matter. Like I said before, it is a very pleasant school. Like, it is a very easy going school. No stress. Their programs are all unique. No restriction of any kind. If you actually follow what I'll be telling you on our interactive class, come 15th of October 2024. Of course, I'll put you through
I will guide you on everything you need. No restriction of any kind. If you actually follow. Of course, we have a place where you can sit out, Thank you 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 you. I will Of 'Of course we 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 have a
work. They don't cancel them finish.